Still got this damn heating pad on.
That's good. Oh shit.
I cut it off.
My bad.
I cut it off. So patient.
It's been forever since I've been on here. Good. I had to step away again. I had to disappear for some months. Take care of myself. But other than that, like, it's been good.
Ooh,
I'm not complaining.
about to rip my shit up.
It's my Vigo people though, like for real. But yeah, glad to be back. I will not be doing like the hosting stuff though. I think I can't do it. So I would just really just come on here to do a live here and there and pop up here and there. And a lot of people, you know, oh, where you been at? You know, I've been gone. Goes like this. Yeah, I like to deal with it, but you know, some people understand, and I appreciate that, and some people don't, and I don't care. I digress. Some good positive energy. That's a good question though. Would it let me so say? I would try it, but like if it kicked me out, I don't even think they're doing that 10-minute penalty anymore. Like you're banned for 48 hours. That's some bullshit. What's up, Detroit? Detroit John?
Let me just put down, baby. No, but I thought it closer to sleep. You do that. And that's what it looked like streaming. That's dope. Yeah. So my ass in the corner had to get away. Be sitting here. Sometimes I'll start by like talking about my crystals or you know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna just sage this shit. Hello, Parul, Patak, or is it Pat Hak? I don't know. I tried. How are you today? Thank you for joining us.
Parul. I like that name.
It's most definitely giving foreign. I guess I'll start today off with an excerpt from the book that I fucking love. How am I? I'm doing well. I'm doing well today. Skin glowing, you know what I'm saying? You're all sleep. How are you today? And what brings you by? What are you looking for today? I'm screaming. Are y'all all watching me now? Hey, y'all come to YouTube then. Shit.
Y'all, if y'all dabbing like tarots and want to like get tarot cards read to you, we have Jane the Sage.
Live tarot reader, eye reader, energy reader, help you fix your life real quick.
And she actually gives like very good accurate readings. So I recommend if y'all
thank you.
like are into that and want to see,
I did this like 2 years ago.
Want to know anything and stuff like that, go to YouTube. Right now she's live.
It's my YouTube is the Afro Bay. The Afro Bay. I'm live.
The Afro Bay.
We doing $5 3-card pulls. First 2 people get their shit free.
Period. And she does good. She's very accurate, so I recommend her. Not saying that just as a best friend, but like,
nah,
she did mine, and she do a lot of our friends and stuff, and it's on point.
I just don't do it often because it take a lot of, as people in IFA call it, ache. And you have to rebuild that shit before you go and do it. A lot of people that do tarot readings don't know how to read tarot for real.
Facts. So people who do it just all the time, like every day, like constantly, like, don't trust them.
Go ahead, Parul. X away.
It just takes a lot of energy and stuff. Appreciate that. that thing up fair. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mad Max. Appreciate that love. Y'all still coming? Okay.
Oh, this sound like it's about to be a long question.
He's early, yeah.
Does Ideal have bad intentions towards me? Let's see. Parul, Ideal, bad intentions. The first thing I get is a very deep, low vibration from that name alone. But just because somebody's on a low vibration doesn't necessarily mean that they have bad intentions towards you. So let's see what the cards have to say.
Which one though? It's too bad.
I'm sorry if you hear my friend in the background. We both on live, but hopefully it's not too distracting.
If it is, I'll turn it down.
Ideal. Another thing to be mindful of too, to answer that question for yourself, is like, how does that person make you feel? Do they make you feel confused? Do they make you feel like you shouldn't be in that space? Do they rub you wrong? Confused. Okay. Yeah. You don't like dealing with confusion a lot. Ooh. Okay, so we got 2 fire cards and 1 water card. Let's read the first fire card we have received is 3 of fire reversed. Usually 3 of fire upright shows like prosperous undertakings or, good union type shit. But I'm gonna show you the card upright. So this is 3 of fire upright. And this is what it looks like reversed. And then like even if you look at it right here, it's kind of like you can see the aura of a person being lit. And then the jewels in between. But let's see what It's saying. Withdrawal of cooperation and efforts, the fire was extinguished. Adverse opinions, invested interests that may hide in the darkness and shadows of the night, resorting to lies or false statements, waiting to seize the gold that will fall from the sack. Freedom will be extinguished as light has been, perhaps as a result of vanity or pride, corruption, selfishness, and matter prevailing over the spirit. If the fire goes out, it is for lack of oxygen. You will feel depressed and suffocated and may be subject to phobias, fears, or confined places. Okay, so the first card, it's not looking too good. I ain't gonna cap you down. I ain't gonna cap you down. This ideal person does not sound like they have you in their best interest, just off the first card alone. But we're gonna use all three cards together. The next card we have, my love, is Three of Water. So this is Three of Water. Three of Water, you see you got your three fishes. They're kind of going into a cycle. So let me ask you a question. Is this the first time that you have had weird feelings about this friend? Or this friend has made you confused or something like that? Or has it happened quite often? Or does it happen often? Because typically when I see this card, it means that people are going through an emotional cycle. So it's like you could have been on like an emotional roller coaster dealing with this person. One minute it's good, the next minute it's bad, then it's terrible, then it's good again, then it's nothing, then it's bad, then it's good again. You know, it just depends. But I'm gonna read it to you. Upright. Victory, good fortune, possibilities, favoring triumph, success, and prosperity. Things end as they started. The effect comes from a positive cause that will bring us pleasure and emotional stability. Which one of y'all tried to end a friendship? Are y'all trying to end y'all friendship? Frustrated you? Okay. How did the friend frustrate you? A crush? Oh, so is the friend a crush? Or is like, because then that'll make more sense. Because if this friend is a crush that you keep going back and forth with, I'm gonna tell you straight up, the cards are saying leave that the fuck alone. Leave that alone. You're gonna continue upset, confused. The last card we have though, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for you, is Six of Fire. You see how Six of Fire, you got one man leading the way of the villagers. It seemed like, they probably got out of a battle or some shit. It was going hard for no reason. Yep. Yep. So yeah, let me read this last card. Six of Fire upright. The village will know the outcome of the battle, and the news will quickly spread. Evil has been defeated. The beauty of the woman is reflected in the nobility and kindness of the man, who fights with justice as a weapon or tool to achieve success. The battle was a great stratagem fought with true art and science. Progress, prominent success, and achievements. Hmm. So, what I'm really getting from this is like, right now, y'all kind of in a weird place because of how the other person feels and how the other person is expressing themselves. And that's what's causing you confusion. You're confused because you thought it was supposed to be one way and you're expecting it to be another way. So the first thing I would say is one, take your expectations out of the situation. Like if y'all haven't set any boundaries on the relationship that y'all have, you're going to continuously keep going in this same cycle. You think you're happy, but you're not happy. You think you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on, and that's really what leaves you confused, frustrated, and kind of like blindsided. But at the same time, the cards say that this person leaving you alone was something that was fated. This person putting you in that place is something that was fated. And at the same time, it being fated means that you have to let it run its course. So either you're going to suffer and be confused and continue to, have these weird ass emotions, or you can leave that person alone for a little bit. Allow them to go through whatever they're going through, however they would choose to go through it. And y'all can come back together at a later point in time or a later point in life. But right now, it's not going too well for you. The intentions, it's like the person doesn't really have any clear intentions with you. It's not clear. That's why you're confused. If the person's intentions were clear, you would not be confused. you would know what they wanted. I left him last 3 years. Yeah, good. No, don't do it again.
Don't do it.
Y'all keep running around circles and cycles because my dude does not know what he wants. But you see, like, the cards are saying that you know that you do better doing what you want to do and how you want to do it and on your own type shit. So continue that. Don't let him confuse you. Don't let him slither back up in there. Your mind not left him. It's gonna take a long time for you to heal from that. But we can talk about some activities to heal your heart from that if you want to do that as well. Because I got my handy dandy notebook. The first activity I'm gonna suggest to you is writing a letter to him about everything you ever wanted to say. Write out everything, every emotion, no matter how long it is. Write it out. And the options you have is 1, you could read it to them, or 2, you could just burn it. And I go with the burning it option because once you burn that paper after you've wrote all your emotions and stuff out on it, it releases those emotions. It releases that energy. It releases that connection. If you have anything that you receive from him that you hold dearly or highly, you have to either put it in a box, cleanse it, or destroy it type shit. Because, like, love can become like a spell after a certain point in time, especially if y'all sharing, bodily functions and space, talking to each other all the time. Your energy is intertwined and shit becomes like a real curse on your ass. But you really just gotta cleanse your heart, cleanse your soul from it, and like really like let it go if that's what you want to do. Now, if that's not what you want to do, you gotta be more strategic about how you gonna play chess. That's your option.
Appreciate that one.
I have been tried. Hello, Suprava Sharma. Nice to meet you. So what do you feel like is the next course of action for you, Parul? You know you're unhappy in the position that you're in now, so why keep doing it?
It's a curse. Almost 10%.
Random thoughts pop up in your mind. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? You gotta have control of your mind though. That's your space. Your mind don't control you. You control your mind. And I'm gonna tell you, coming from somebody that been in a mental health facility where people was looking at me as, something uncontrollable, like I was a lost cause type shit, you can control your mind. You can control that shit.
Yes. It's okay. My phone. Okay. This one.
Nope. You gotta get that long charger from over here.
So much potential.
That bitch broke.
Hey.
Brokety broke.
No.
Mhm. Thank you for your advice, ma'am. No problem, Parul. Anything to help the people. That's what I do it for. The homies in the hood. What is this in my jacket? Like, this really about to blow me. Is it a burn mark? Did I burn my jacket? Maybe.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
Having a good crowd.
Oh, if y'all want to like donate or anything of that nature, my cash app is JaneTheModel. Yeah, that's right.
Y'all hear that? That goes for y'all too.
Cash sign Jane JANE the model.
If I could support Black people and support my friend.
And shit, I even do tarot readings without being like in your face. You can order one and I can like send it to you via a YouTube video, or we can video chat and do it.
Whatever you want to know.
Shit, we do lovers. I can tell you about your career, success.
Everything.
Yes, you may ask me a question. Y'all so polite.
But y'all, I'm sadly about to end this live because I have to charge my phone. But I will be back. probably like in a few hours. So till next
I love the smiley face.
But like you can still probably like catch like a peek of me if you go to her live on
Yeah,
YouTube.
hop on. Be Afro Bay, YouTube. Come support.
Afro Bay on YouTube. So I'm about to let my phone charge. If y'all want to go over here and see her, then get your ass over there. Period.
I might extend it. Somebody else can get another free reading.
Right. Go ahead. Try to get that free reading when you can. I'll see y'all over there. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. No, it's actually a lot of generous gifters.
Do you like make real money off this shit?
Oh yeah, you can make like hard cash on this.
Hard gold cash.
In total, I had 359 viewers. Let's see. I'm getting fans. 5 views. I'll take that. Let me see who's nearby. Okay, then.
In which month will I get a job? Let's see what the cards have to say about that. That's a good one. I don't really do time predictions, but I will give it a shot.
Big line on this one.
Oh yeah, she do want us to stay over there like all day Sunday.
Hmm.
I'm just thinking about all the shit I gotta move. Her cage, pack up her food. Gotta go to PetSmart. When will Sakraba
We said in the cage. She can
get a job? Let's see if the Zodiac cards pull up for that though.
All right, take a break on you.
Don't fall, shawty.
Fuck.
God damn it. You know, I also be wondering, like, how do you do promotions for your videos on YouTube when you go live?
Let's see.
All right,
This camera can show everything.
3 cards. Okay, so you got 2 major arcana cards and then 10 of earth. So my first question is, how long have you been looking for a job? Because working for somebody else might not be your steez. How long have you been looking for a job?
Sorry, y'all. We might have to make masks one day.
I know how to do that.
That's all it is.
Oh, you got my book. So the first card we have is the couple. And you see man and woman look like they dancing in harmony on a beach, living their best life. But that could be interpreted in a lot of different ways. In this particular situation, since you're asking about a career, I feel like it can represent like you basically committing to a job, matrimony. Like your willingness. You're willing, you're ready, you got what it takes. Happy couples, complete in itself, each one belongs to the other. Companionship, a future of happiness and pleasure. This card represents falling in love, idealization, feelings, peaceful and harmonic times, harmony, parties, and celebrations with the closest to your heart. It could also be dabbling into your romantic life a little bit. Are you in a relationship? Or like, are you dealing with somebody that has like access to your finances? The next card we have is Ten of Earth. Upright, it seems like bountiful, right? Bags full of things. Oh, married. We'll come back to that. Ten of Earth. Bountiful, upright, but upside down, it means something different. So upside down, excessive ambition, loss of a beloved, an inheritance, or a legacy, loss of everything saved and all that you have, disrespect to your elders, and for the wisdom of all times, Chronos, what you been doing? What have you been doing? That's the first question. Because it sounds like you not being able to find a job is a direct correlation to your karmic activity. The next card we have is Yamoja. Yamoja. Don't tell me you got kids too. You got kids. Suprava, you got kids. I'm wait. I'm waiting for your response before I guess. I pretty much already guessed, but yes, he has kids. Okay, I'm gonna read this last card to you, and then we're gonna get into the funk of it all. So, Yamuja, Yemenya, is a goddess in the Orisha pantheon. She's a goddess of women and children, particularly children. She protects them, nurtures them, feeds them. She's also a water deity, water patron goddess. She also rules over the emotions or the feminine aspect. And I'm read the card because it's not giving what it should have gave. You not giving what you should have gave. Shit. Yemenya, Yamaya, Yamoja, shimmy, shimmy, hey, shimmy, ya, shimmy. Okay, so we got reversed. We'll go with the badly influenced by other cards. It can be interpreted as a loss of property and assets, some physical disturbance in the above mentioned areas of the body, bankruptcy or closing down a firm, irritability of someone higher up than ourselves to whom we should apologize. Since this reason for his irritation is justified, divorce, separation. I gotta pull another card. I need to know for myself. Because, sir, what's really been going on? What has really been going on, my good man? It sounds like, everything kind of just been on a decline for you karmically recently. Like real recent. Like I want to say between the past 2 to 3 years recent. Everything's been like in a way falling apart. Does that resonate with you any? Like troubles in your marriage, troubles with your children, troubles with the way you see yourself? A lot of it seems like internal conflict that is manifesting itself outside of you, which is why nothing seems like it's going your way. You're not seeing clearly because of what? And I'm kind of getting the gist that you put a lot of your self-identity in your ego and your pride. And that right there is not going to help you survive in a marriage or relationship with your kids. Kids don't give a fuck about your ego. Kids don't care about how much money you making in the world. Your kids don't care about that shit. What they care about is what do daddy be doing when he's sitting at home with us. That's what they care about. How does daddy show that he loved me when we in the same space? That's what they care about. Not how much money daddy bringing home, not no new shoes, no new phone. And if a kid is asking for electronics or materialistic things, that's because that is what he or she was taught. Kids don't seek that shit out. They don't want that shit. They want love, attention, guidance, support. They want real connection. If a child is seeking materialistic anything, that's because they don't have a void that's like it's unfulfilled. So they start doing what they see the adults around them do. They go search for happiness and pride and vanity, and they become disgusted by themselves because now you're just a gremlin dressed in gold. Giving Rumpelstiltskin, baby. All right. We're gonna pull one more card. One more card for you, my good man. The Ace of Earth. So you might have some luck finding a job fucking next year. Right now, what you're going through, you have to go through. And I hope you learn your lessons, because if you don't learn that lesson, you will not be able to succeed with Jupiter or Saturn. You will not get the money that you feel like you should be making because your priorities are fucked. But we got Ace of Earth, right? It's a fat ass bull. And the bull also represents the season of Taurus. The season of Taurus is in between April 20th and I think May 20th, somewhere between there. It's like a month. But we got it reversed, so I'm gonna read it to you. Ace of Earth reverse. A. Ace of Earth reverse. A. Upside down. Stubbornness. Oh, it's making sense now. Okay, wait. Stubbornness and obstinacy, characteristics that will drive you to confusion and blindness. Reconsider the situation. Do not let yourself be carried away by passion, greed, and lack of altruism. So my next question, to really wrap this up before I go and make like any real guesses or assumptions. Does your husband work? Or is your husband like a caretaker? Or is he working and then making you feel some type of way because you're not working? Because the way that the cards are laid out now, that you're saying that that's the husband, right? These cards were specifically talking about the husband in a way, but really y'all relationship in totality. Like, I feel like you not being able to work right now is needed more than anything else. Damn, y'all popping in, popping out. I'm sorry. Back to you, Suprava. My bad. My attention is on you right now. It seemed like your relationship in your home has been like, I don't want to say under attack, but in a way under attack. Like that happy heavenly space that y'all had once created isn't really a thing anymore right now. And on top of that, with everything that's been going on in the world and the economy and stuff like that, you having a job isn't the most important thing right now. One, because as a woman, or well, I don't want to assume you're a woman, but I feel like you are. So as a woman, you know, we're multifaceted. We tend to be better at like molding or bending for things or adapting overall. Right. You don't want to, but like you gotta look more into why. Why do you want to get a job for yourself? Is it ego? Like, do you really need a job? And even if you do want a job, how can you do a job without it, you know, strong arming the rest of your life or like, you know, pushing the rest of your life away? Because I feel like the cards are also showing how you stuck in between the place. You want to work a job, but you also like family life type shit. How can you mesh those? And also, another thing that I feel like the cards are saying is you shouldn't be looking to work for anybody else. You should work for yourself. Make a business doing something that you love to do or you like to do. Something that's not going to, you know, make you tired past, you know, regular working hours. Something that you can enjoy, that you can teach the family how to do so that y'all have something in y'all's name. Like that's a lot of what this is coming up to. Cause like, yeah, you could go work for anybody and be a good ass worker, but you're not a worker. You're a whole god out here, and you need to be expressing that in everything that you do, everything that you touch, everything that you create. You're powerful. Act like it. That's really what it's saying. Like, one, no support in you getting the job, so teeter tottering with that shit. Two, the shit that you be looking at is not good enough for you. The job that you thinking that you're wanting is not good enough. You need to strive higher. And three, it's gonna be at least until next year before you get a job. If you really commit yourself to that process, really commit on blending your life and really building yourself up to do something because you genuinely want to do it and not because you want to look a certain way or feel a certain way or, you know, have some sense of identity in that. The job does not give a person identity. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that because some other cultures are built like that. Like, I think it's what India is one of the places where they talked about having like a case system a lot. So it's like it depends on like the job or money or whatever. Don't let that dictate who you are and what you become. Time is changing all across this globe. Even though it seems like we live in different time spaces, time frames, time is mother flipping changing. But that's all I got for that. Oh, in India? Yeah, for the most part. I'm just saying, like, where they talked about it a lot, especially like in our schools, they want us to believe that India is like this strict ass case system where you can't move up or move down. I know it's not like that to a T, but I believe that case systems exist everywhere, just like in America. You won't see celebrities walking around trying to date somebody that's not a celebrity or date something that wasn't passed around to celebrities that does not have an NDA. It's something of a similar vernacular. Good. I'm glad you understand, and I thank you for coming through. I appreciate that. Dang, Carlos retracted his message. Y'all mad I'm not responding fast enough? Put the user in timeout. What? That's the thing? We're not gonna do that.
Them being impatient.
Hello, Savannah. How are you? You gonna donate? Please do. You want a 3 card? Just make sure you put your question in the chat. Oh, and since it seemed like we're running into a lot of women, I'm going to read this excerpt from this book. This book is called Descent of the Goddess. It's something that has been revolutionizing for me in my thought process is my thoughts around depression. Like for the longest, I've been changing the way that I think about depression or think about that time period that we go through, specifically as women, where it just seemed like shit is not going right or everything is dead and sour and it just fucking sucks. So the little part I want to read is right here. Suffering is also a major part of the underworld feminine. It may be unconscious until the advent of the goddess of light awakens it to awareness, stirs the silent numbness to pain. On the magic level of consciousness, it is numbly endured. There is no awareness of suffering, but suffering is part of the feminine. We forget that until this century, childbirth was often attended by death. So Aztec women who died in childbirth were equated with warriors who died in battle. So Anne Bradstreet wrote a poem bidding farewell to her husband and little ones when she went into labor with another child. So Cotton Mather and his contemporaries saw that. And I'm gonna end there right there. Whew. But that shit is deep. saying that it's a part of the feminine and shit like that. What does Tom think and feel for me? We had dates last night and I stayed the night with him. LOL. You're really pretty, by the way. Thank you, Savannah. We're going to figure out what Tom wants. We are going to figure out what Tom wants. Oh, dang, Savannah, where'd you go? Well, I'm going to post this on YouTube in case your connection or something went out. So this will be on YouTube in case like your connection or something went out, and you can still view it later. And I also do like personal tarot readings and stuff too. If you're ever interested in something like that, you could just email me at afrobayinfo@gmail.com. And I do videos for like real deep personal. You feeling him? Okay, cool. Okay, bet. It just like that little people thing keeps saying it's 0, but I feel like YouTube be playing with you anyways. So Tom and Savannah, let's see what's happening. I really appreciate that donation though. I think that people think that my shit be sketch because I don't have it set up like a lot of other people on YouTube where they be like reading messages for the whole ass collective. I'm like, no, I'm not here to read for the collective. It's like love. Well, you know, it depends on what love is like for you. We can have a high magnetism with people all the time. But one thing that I've learned about love as I've gotten older, love is a word, right? The feelings that you create with other people are not limited to or defined by the words that we choose to express them at times. So, however you feel, you know what I'm saying? Might be your truth. Wait. Okay, so we got fire, air, and earth. So the first card we got is Three of Fire, upright. And you see, it looks like harmony. You got the Holy Trinity, in a way, 3. Then in the middle, prosperous undertaking, like the gold in the sack. And upright, income obtained as a result of cooperation and great effort, power, nobility, and fortune. Influential people will cooperate or associate with you. Freedom and autonomy in any undertaking. For the torches represent the power of your free will and strength of your spirit. The next card we have is Three of Air. And this card is a tricky card to me. Oh, Scorpio, Libra. I mean, that's not a bad match, though. But Libra men, emotional. Scorpio women, dominant. So Three of Air is our next card. And I actually think y'all signs might be on one of these shits. I'm still getting up there with spitting out astrology word for word. I don't really like using it as a term of communication, but this is where the tides have turned. Oh, upright, danger, breakup, depredation, separation, trouble, and obstacles. You will be an easy prey for your enemies. The shadow of doubt and jealousy will condemn you to a sad fate. Violence and perversity. We might have to do a full out fucking lovers reading for you. Because now I'm interested. You got me interested. The last one we have is Ace of Earth, right? Upright. And then we got it upside down though. It says stubbornness and obstinacy, characteristics that will drive you to confusion and blindness. Reconsider the situation. Do not let yourself be carried away by passion, greed, and lack of altruism. All right. The cards say Tom might be a hint of a fuckboy. I hate to be the one to break it to you. The cards just clear as day. It was like everything that you was feeling last night, it's valid. Like he has it in him, but you don't want to fall for the potential of people, especially as an intuitive person. You see what people are deep inside, but you have to respect who people choose to be on the outside, right? And it seemed like Tom is in that place right now where it's like where a lot of people be at when they first getting together. You know what I'm saying? Everything seemed good. It's nice. It's good. 3 months later, you ready to kick this nigga in his shit every time he open his mouth. You gotta, you know, play it. But I will say though, since you are intuitive yourself, you could still fuck with him. Just do it at your own discretion. Don't let nobody play you. And don't let nobody hurt you or use your feelings against you. People out here are mastermind manipulators, master emotional manipulators. And being an empath or an intuitive individual, it's easy for us to get emotionally manipulated because we don't look at it as emotional manipulation. We don't sometimes. It's like, oh, you're acting like this, so you must feel like this. Niggas do not be feeling how they be acting at motherfucking all. But thank you, Savannah, and I hope that helped. Oh, today's going pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Y'all been a pretty nice crowd today. Been very active. I like that. Thumbs up from the homie in the back. It's not bad at all. Bad little thing. I think the last time I did this, I got $5 the last time too. Oh, that's your phone. No, it's not. It's my phone.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, can you hand me my laptop charger from over there? Nigga.
Boy, I thought this shit was chewed. I was gonna say.
It's all up now. Damn, that was a quick ass nap. Go back to sleep. She's not making no noise. She was shaking. She gonna be up pretty soon. Cause she went in there what around like 1. Yeah. I really wish there was like something that you could be like, I'm on live, like they do on YouTube. I mean not YouTube, but Instagram.
No facts.
But I think I'm gonna end this right here because I've been on here for about 50 minutes. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi, Yanni. What's up? You slid up in there. She slid through the gate.
Wait.
Wait for me. It's okay. No, I'm here. It ain't like I was about to do shit else, but go into another app and get on live.
That's it.
You a little tired? You right, but not really. I'm not tired. I need to eat something. That's what that shit is.
Yeah.
Haven't eaten yet because I like to fast until I get hungry. But I'm still not hungry. My body is just reacting to all the bullshit I've been feeding it. Pizza rolls and alcohol. Not typical. You too. I feel that. So what brings you in today? Craving some baked chicken? Ooh. You might be on to something. Some baked chicken and some rice or something. But I can't lie. I love me like the baked chicken. You shred it and then you mix it together with rice and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Love me some motherfucking rice and gravy. I ain't had that shit in a
Mushroom.
minute. Cream of mushroom.
Like that's the help the baked chicken over. That's what they really use. Chicken over mushroom. Like how it's like chicken broth, like a broth.
My whole life has been a lie.
With cornbread.
Girl, yes. Southern. Gots to be. Cream of chicken. There she goes. She said cream of chicken.
Oh yeah.
Not cream of mushroom. I was like, I ain't never heard nobody put
Cream of
mushrooms
chicken,
in their shit.
It's like, it's that.
You look like you dead in the corner. You do not see yourself sitting over there looking like a dummy.
I really think it's cream of mushroom though that they use. Yeah, the mushroom taste and all.
I know it do. I don't think mushroom tastes good in the soup because mushroom don't really have no flavor.
No,
like
yeah,
it tastes like dirt.
It's not the actual mushroom. It's
The essence of mushroom. So mushroom water.
Like chicken broth. Like to make the, you know. Yeah.
I mean, you could also just put like milk in it or cream. Go straight for the hardcore.
That's true.
You want a general card pool, like a 1 card, or you want to do the 3 cards? Yeah. She said she only use it when she don't have the cream of chicken.
It'd be like that.
You mean that bitch chefing up? Because who the fuck has these ingredients on hand? You got your adult life all the way together.
Why you look full of color in life and I look staticky and just
however I feel. Well, let's start with a 1 card. Let's see what's up there. I like your conversation. Here's a plot twist. I be doing free card pulls throughout this whole thing sometimes. Just 1 card though. Just when people be asking me to go like deep into detail, I'll be like, all right, wait. I fuck with that though. I was in the kitchen with my grandma. She didn't make me, but I wanted to be in there. But I feel like everybody grandma should make them go in the kitchen because it's fucked up. A lot of people cannot feed themselves.
My grandma I used to love in the kitchen.
That Louisiana food hit different though. Shit. I love me some good Southern food. In general, Louisiana, Texas. I've been feeding myself since I was 8. Okay. Fuck with that. Straight to the point. You need to be independent. Let's see what Yanni needs to know today. We got a family friend with that name too. Yanni. I always thought it was pretty. It's like a play on like Bonnie, but then the Y makes it seem foreign, like Spanish or something. Right. There's a cat out there. Ooh. All right. Why the first card I pull? Are you in a relationship or dealing with somebody? I'm gonna read the meaning of the card too while I wait for the response. Oh, sorry. What had more? Oh, they sacrificed him. Dang, she was old though. She was. How old was she?
She can't be more than her.
That's old.
That's not old.
Nigga. I'm just fucking with you.
That's not old. That's crazy.
Wasn't she a
oh, that's why.
What?
She had brain cancer.
How long she had that?
Boy.
She refused to change her diet.
Oh no, she had that 7 months after being diagnosed with a rare brain cancer. She was 53.
Yeah. Upright, faith and hope, favorable prospects, qualities of the soul, creation, inspiration, creativity, mentalism, psychism. So that must be the thing that's on your mind or something. That's the first card I pull is the man. Let's see. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. Got the fire elements and then Ace of Water. Have you been like worried about it? You said sort of, so I guess in a way you worried about it, but not really. It's like it could go this way, it could go that way. I know, but I don't know. maybe. So the next card I pulled was the fire element, but we got it reversed. Let's see what she has to say. Yeah, but I'm trying not to think about it. It's not working. But that's okay. It's okay. You know, when we get into those situations where we really fuck with somebody, it's like, damn, wait, I got shit to do. It be like that. Upside down, same as above, with modified characteristics and situations with respect to the former, impulsiveness, intolerance, and totalitarianism with respect to the latter, extinction or end in activity. Hmm. So the signs that fire is a masculine and active element and corresponds to 3 astrological signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. In the upright meaning of the card, it says the vivifying and transforming essence of fire and its clarifying spirit. Notice the dates that govern the 3 signs of fire. Characteristics of ardor, combativeness, and liveliness, incandescent, burning, or situation. Same as above, with modified characteristics and situations with respect to the former, impulsiveness, intolerance, totalitarianism with respect to the latter, extinction or end in activity. Thank you. And the last card is Ace of Water. And we're going to see how all this shit tied together. My ears are ringing too. My ears are fucking ringing. Maybe you somebody I should be talking to right now. But Ace of Water, we got a dolphin coming out the water. He look happy as hell. Living his best life. He actually look like he off the coast of like Africa or some shit. Living his best life. Upright. There comes a new stage in which your childhood experience is present, and a person who makes a balance between past and present will project a future of love. Feelings prevail without mental or psychic confusions, times of great beauty and joy. That's what I was about to ask you. You read my mind because I was like, you're in between. You're in between. It sounds like one of them is a old friend or somebody who knows you, and the other one is like a new pickup type shit. But it seemed like you just kind of like also like teeter tottering. So I'm gonna pick one more card. Is that the old friend? Oh, that might be the new friend. The last card I pull is the Scorpio is new. Okay. Yeah. So the cards are saying like both of them in a way seem kind of good, but the Scorpio one is gonna be a harder situationship or a relationship for you to go through type shit. Because the Cancer was already a friend and already knows you, he could pretty much already in a way help you navigate through life type shit. But because the Scorpio is new, and then you know Scorpio energy, y'all dominant. Y'all dominant when y'all want to be. I'm gonna say that. Y'all know how to sit the fuck back and be like in the shadows, but at the same time, you're still dominant. I get it. Being a Taurus, I get it. But it's like when you put both of them shits together, it's like, damn, are we arguing or finna fuck? Can't tell. So the last card is Ten of Fire. And it's a man walking over coals and shit. So let's read that. Damn. Took me forever to get here. I was like, why the page is moving so slow? You will have to face the test posed by life or by your karma. Ask your spiritual guides for help. Trusting that you will not be abandoned during hard times and you will overcome these tests without any difficulty or hardship. Your reward will be an increase in your self-esteem and acknowledgement of your honesty by others. But the ball is in your park. You got control over both of these relationships. You told his ancestors? Oh God. She said she went straight for the judge, not the ancestors. Shawty went for the judge. Oh my God. I ain't never heard somebody do this shit. but I be on the same shit. I be talking to people all to this shit. You better get this motherfucker. Get him before I get him. Damn. You going with the jug. I fuck with you. I fuck with you. She straight up was looking at niggas' ancestors like, that's probably why my ears was ringing. Cause you low key a child of all y'all inserts Kermit meme. The one with the hood. Talk to his ancestors. Don't talk to his ancestors. Nah, I really fuck with you. I fuck with your energy. I can feel that shit all the way over here. But nah, like basically, generally, what's on your mind? You know, we just got to the bottom of it. Like you teeter-tottering between situations in a way. And like, what's my Instagram? My personal is Jane.Dunn. I'm gonna type it in there. Please do follow me. Because I am looking for more friends that are on the wave that I'm on type shit. Because I'm losing a lot of bitches because they got to go. They got to go. I need room for new bitches. But yeah, like basically everything that you're going through, you know what I'm saying? You on a path of right and just, but it seemed like the Cancer nigga gonna be your steez. That's gonna be your wave right there. The Scorpio nigga seemed like he here for a good time, not a long time. But at the same time, you kind of just gotta let the cards unfold, which is what you've already been doing. So yeah, I feel like this is more than anything is just confirmation. Cause he don't want his wife. He don't want the woman that he with. Now I got to do a whole lovers reading. Fuck it. Yeah, got it. I'm about to whip out all the cards. We gonna get to the bottom of this shit. The general was not good enough. But why you keep talking to him? But he's coming back. Is the door open though? Because if the door open, is he really coming back or is he just walking in? She said, you see why I'm conflicted. Girl, we about to go ahead and do this lovers reading. You got it on me. You gave me some ache just by coming in this bitch. So you got it. You and your ancestors got it. What y'all want? We're gonna ask Ochun too. Ochun, what shall she do? This shit ain't making sense. It ain't. Like over here, it ain't making sense either. It's like, what the fuck? Girl, I ignored him for 2 years. I just started allowing him back in my life like in August. Girl, he didn't want to marry that woman. That's why. That's the fucked up part. That girl was a rebound. So as soon as that door opened, he said, my ears is going crazy right now too. You was talking to that nigga ancestors too? Because now the left is going off. Before the right was. Why you hiding? Mama, show yourself. Oh, Chun. She got her titties out. So she can't be that far. Oh, y'all gonna make me pull out SU first, huh? I've been learning. I've been listening. Can't talk to anybody else without the messenger. I don't agree with that shit. Everybody sound like Megan Thee Stallion now. I gotta contact. I gotta connect. He gotta connect too. Bottom line is, I'm not easy to contact. Okay, so I got my cards set up. We got SU in court. We got Ochun in court. And we're asking specifically about your relationships. You ain't reached his ancestors? Maybe they just be around when y'all be interacting. You change your number multiple times. You obviously got a soul connection or tie to this man, though. Regardless of what the situation looking like on a superficial level, there's something deeper going on. Oh, can you go let Zaza out, please? She was whining. I just heard her ass. Y'all bitches forgot about me.
Here we come.
Yeah. It take a lot of spell work sometimes to break whatever bond or whatever was created, whether that be spiritual or physical. You don't like that. I feel that too. It's one dude that I felt like I was really faded to, and it's a fucking Pisces, and it just confirmed to me I'm never dating a fucking Pisces ever again. Don't you jump up here. I don't know what it is with water signs, like, especially men in water signs. Like, why the fuck I got this connection, but he's so BS. Hey, Suprava, welcome back. All right. Down. Don't jump up here. You see what I'm doing. I haven't did a lover's reading in a minute, so I'm about to go look at the I'll be writing down my spreads. So you can use this too if you want to, but if you have like a regular tarot deck, because I made these using the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Now I use the Orisha tarot deck, but they still work interchangeably. The answer is near. Everything pointing to that fucking water sign. I'm opening my energy to you. Yeah, I felt that. I did really feel that. Because I'm over here getting a little warm. Getting a little warm. Every time I try to read myself, I can't hear or feel nothing. Have you been listening though? Have you really been listening and really trying to seek out the answers? Because sometimes when I be trying to read cards for myself and it's like that, it's because I haven't been listening. And they're trying to scold the fuck out of me, and I just refuse to be scolded. But the card's been scolding me like hell lately. She can attest. They've been cussing me the fuck out. Oh, so you think you're gonna put it down and pick it up when you want to pick it up, bitch? Fuck that. Here's what we gotta say. I'd be like, but that's not what I wanted to know. You think you be listening? It's the think part for me. You gotta know. All right. So with the couples reading, we pull 6 cards. And the first card we got, again, is Ace of Water. And Ace of Water reversed this time. So let's go back to that joint. Oh, Lord. No. Ace of Water, upside down. Imbalance, false. No. The water element. That's the next card we have. She looks like this. The water element. Signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. No. The features of the astrological signs are the 4 elements. We don't need that. Upright. The purified capacity of water and its spirit to give things. Take into account the dates that govern the 3 astrological signs. Characteristics. Creativity, intuition, sensitivity, brain, and psychic ability, nutrition, and nutrients. Okay. The third card we have, excuse my puppy, I'm sorry. She has listening problems. The next card we have is message from water. But we got it reversed. Every time I see this card, it talks about like balance in a way. Balancing like your light energy, your shadow energy, but also your emotions. You see how she's in a shell on top of the water being led by the two seahorses. So every time I think of water, I think about my emotional field or anybody's emotional field really, because that's really what water represents. Cups. When they say your cup's running over, like you're full of joy, full of life type shit. But it's upside down. So let's look at message of water. And then I'm gonna go back and break it down again after we get the meanings. I like to read the meanings of the cards to anybody that asks for a reading so you can interpret it yourself first and foremost, and then I'll give you my interpretation because anybody can read fucking cards. I'm just here because you ain't figured it out yet or you wanted somebody else to read it. Damn, where are you hiding? Show yourself. Message from water. Upside down. Failure in your thoughts, determinations, unreal dreams or fantasy, carnal or concupiscent desires, a slightly unethical or amoral triumph, failure in different things and at different levels. Okay. The next card we have is the earth element. You got the water element and the earth element. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we got it upside down. This is what it looks like though. Just got the 4, circle, we got the cross in the middle. Upside down. Similar to the above, with changes in the characteristics and situation with regard to the former, stubbornness, obstinacy, aberrance, and criticism with regard to the latter, an unrestrained or unrestrainable situation. Okay, so the characteristics in the beginning say meticulousness, pragmatism, determination, and assurance. But now it's saying stubbornness, obstinacy, aberrance, and criticism with regard to the latter, an unrestrained or unrestrainable situation.
Watch the shrine.
The next card we have, you're not gonna believe this shit. Chango. That man is a master player. He got wives fighting wives and still coming back to him. Like one story that fuck with me to this day. Chango was married to Obanani first. Obanani was tricked by Oya to cut her ear off and put it in a suit. Or that's one of the stories that they tell. They say she really didn't cut her ear off, but the analogy was that she was listening to what other people were saying about Chango and allowed that to kind of wiggle its way into the relationship. And then Oya swept in thinking shit was gonna be sweet. And guess who came in after Oya? Ochun stole that nigga and took his ass to a brass palace and gave that nigga twins. So you never know. Your nigga might be married. You never know. But we're gonna read it. Because another thing to mention too about marriage in today and age, people don't get married for right spiritual reasons. People don't get married for, true union and, because they want to create a dynasty type shit. People don't get married to preserve their bloodline. People get married based off of materialistic success and fleeting emotions these days. Like you don't even give yourself enough time to figure out if you truly love people, bro. You don't. You get into that shit and build your relationship based off of expectations and commitment. When in reality, it's not that. Entitlement. Exactly. Preach to the motherfucking bar. Because I say that shit all the time. I do not believe in marriage in today's age because y'all think that you put a ring on a bitch finger, you own her pussy, you own whatever the fuck she doing, like, and she just supposed to be your little tool. Bitch, I'm not a tool. I'm a weapon for mass destruction and creation. And I use me, not you. But men are weird. I say that shit every day. Men are weird. All right, let's see what Chango has to add to the chat. He represents judges and magistrates, justice in general, and the concept of justice as such.
Fairness, balance, and equality of conditions, administrative procedures, execution of contract bureaucracy, vouchers, documentations, papers in general, examinations, seminars, courses, and conventions. He acts on ideals or the idealization of a thought and on our conscience. Above all is ethical and social side. Like the concept of truth, justice does not always agree with what people may sometimes consider to be fair or true. To reach settlement, we must set aside personal interest, selfishness, and passion, because according to one of the great men in history, Socrates, we will have actual knowledge of a concept or something only when we are able to define it, and such definition raises no objection. The status is reached through the search for knowledge, something a master cannot teach, but he may indeed, lead his disciples to reflect, to work with their minds with truth as their goal. Seems like he just popped up to be like, hey, bro, do you? Because there's one thing about Chongo. Chongo is going to do him. Give a damn. And other bitches is going to help Chongo do him. That's what that shit said. The last card we have is Eight of Water. And I'm going to show you in a minute. If I pull it up. Damn. I was like, I know I just seen it, bitch. Seen her. But where did she go? So upright, we have an octopus-looking thing encapsulating the ship. Imbalance is a result of excessive ambition, which may be long-lasting due to above mentioned characteristics. A dangerous attitude when facing reality of life. Forgetting that time goes by and we are not external, at least with respect to our bodies. If we are reincarnated, we will have to make right any wrong we did before, as a result of the law of cause and effect. Therefore, let us not be nomads of ourselves. Let us not deceive in love or abandon success to hoard higher ones. For the boomerang effect will beat us almost immediately. Okay, now let's break this shit down. For the real breakdown, I'm gonna get into what the actual spread. The octopus be creepy. I mean, that shit looked like it came out the depths and just tried to eat the ship. Of course it's creepy. It's like, damn, bro, where'd you come from? What made you? But I love like octopuses and giant squids, because don't nobody really know much about them. They just pop up. Okay, so the first card represents the question. The question was, it's water. We'll go back. I'm gonna keep that bitch up right there. So the question, is it false? Is there imbalance? Is it false? The background to the situation, which is the water element, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it says, the purifying capacity of water and the spirit to give things, take into account the dates that govern. Okay, so you obviously feel the connection. That's the background. You love jellyfishes. Yeah, they're cute. Dangerous, but cute. The background. Purifying capacity of water and the spirit to get things, take into account the dates that govern 3 astrological signs. Creativity, intuition, sensitivity, psychic ability, nutrition, and nutrients. So background is just going based off of y'all like friendship and shit, I suppose, and like how y'all cultivated y'all relationship thus far. That it's not too bad. It just like why? Like why were a lot of things occurring? Like what happened? But also it seemed like communication probably wasn't that clear. So 3 and 4 represent the choices. And the third card we have is message from water, reversed. Failure in your thoughts, indetermination, or real dreams or fantasy, carnal, concupiscent desires, a slightly unethical, immoral triumph, failure in different things and at different levels. I guess first
Hey,
choice would be
what I say?
like not listening to your intuition, not listening
No.
to your thoughts.
No.
Let me read the other one to be sure. Fourth choice is the earth element. It seemed like both of y'all was just like in the same space, but it just never really like completely manifested itself. Not really. Upside down. With regard to the form of stubbornness, obstinacy, avarice, and criticism.
No.
Unrestrained or unrestrainable situation. I don't want to get too personal with questions.
Stop. Yeah.
Then Shango,
No.
fairness. And then the outcome.
Man, it's
6 card. 5, 6, 7, 8 of water. Did y'all fall out beforehand?
No.
Like the first time y'all stopped talking to each other, or like the most
Stop.
recent time y'all stopped talking to each other? Like, was it a falling out, especially
No.
about like feelings? Because like what I'm really getting is like more than anything, y'all emotions was going back and forth. It's like emotions. I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. Y'all feel the same thing, but it didn't really click for y'all. It's like y'all were stuck in a reactive cycle. And even now you're kind of in a reactive cycle with this person. We fell out in 2019. Yeah. And that's another thing. That's another thing to mention. The last 3 years, whatever you didn't completely like close off or heal or, put up, let go, it's resurfacing now in 2021. From 2017 to 2019, it's resurfacing in 2021 until like 2023. That cycle is going to repeat itself to really test you. You ignore him after he had a baby on the way. So when did he have the baby? How old is the baby?
Stop.
So okay. So yeah, it's like
No.
on one end you feel like he's just doing like player shit. Yeah, the fact that he keep finding your numbers after you keep changing them and shit, either you got a sucker ass friend or this nigga worked for a phone company or something. That connection, weird. But I feel like that relationship with the cancer is a cycle. She said, I'm saying. I feel like it's a cycle. And it's going to keep repeating unless you firmly set your boundaries. Like either you want to be with him or you don't. And you can't allow him to come back, especially if you choose that you don't. Because the only reason that he's still married to the other girl is because she was the second best option. The only reason he's finding your numbers and shit because he really wants you, no matter the fact that he had a baby with this woman and then married this woman because he thought she was the best. But really, he thought she was the best. Come here.
Yeah, but the fuck out.
Come here. Come here. Come on. Sit it down. Calm down. LOL, and I don't know. I mean, you really gotta set your boundaries. Like, that's really gonna limit a lot of what's eating up your thought process right now. You already did what you need to do for the Scorpio dude, and the Cancer dude seemed like just an emotional wound. Oh yeah, this is my baby. Zaza. But you just gotta really let that cycle go if that's what you want to do.
Like, come on.
Close that door. Don't give him nothing to walk back into. Even if you know it's him, call and answer and keep blocking them numbers. Like, you have to be the immovable force to an unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Or
No.
why he can't make shit right? Like, he needs to own up. You feel like he's not taking an accountability? Have you expressed that to him? Because like I said before, like when we first started this shit, the ball is in your court with both of these relationships. Right.
No.
And you're doing what you need to do. Like the first 3 cards was just saying that now is the time to be patient. Yes and no. What are you saying yes and no to? Wait. Let me backtrack. What the fuck was I talking about?
No.
Nah. What would you respond to yes and no to? That the ball is in your court. Because you got control over both of these niggas. The accountability. Oh, okay. Facts. With him in particular, him being the answer to, they're gonna find ways to like weasel out because most of what they were doing was an emotional reaction. So they feel like because it was an emotional reaction, it's like I don't have no responsibility over how you feel, over how I emotionally react because it was a reaction to your emotions. Got to be careful with them. Got to be. But I mean, like, yeah, that really just boils down to like y'all sitting down, having a real open conversation, and you just letting it rip.
No.
Letting it all rip. Everything that you've been holding on to, or you can write a letter, burn it. That works too. Sit by your altar, write a letter, talk to the cards, burn that shit. Burn you a pink or pink, red, or purple candle as you're doing that shit, and really dig deep into your solar plexus. He agreed and broke it. But you let him back in. Y'all both broke it. Why? Your life. He wants to be a part of that. That's what he need. Your time, your space, your energy. He need all of that shit. He want that. That's what he want. He working so hard for it. How you making time to do all this shit? You got a wife and a baby. It don't make sense. He's focusing on you. He's like, I just want to talk. But do you answer? Do you answer? Do you really figure out what he wants to talk about? But then also, you being a very beautiful woman has a lot to do with that. And it just be him talking. Do he be apologizing? Or just trying to have conversation like normal? Yeah, he do all the time. Yeah, he feel bad about it. He do. But at the same time, you still married. He's still married. He still got a baby. So it's like you could do what you want to do. But ultimately, if you know that you're not happy dealing with him in the way that you're dealing with him, and it's not okay, now that makes even more sense. Yeah, stop talking to him. Cut his ass off again. Do not let him back in. Allow him to suffer through the decisions that he made. Allow him to suffer through the decisions that he made. You clearly telling yourself what you need to do. You're telling us both. You need to allow him to sit with that shit. He sat with it for a little while, then the cycle reopened itself just to see what the fuck you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get that or that? I just don't want you to trip over the cord.
Like I said, like you really want that shit to end, close that door, slam that shit in his face. I'm not your free therapy no more. Bye. I don't want you like that. Bye. What we had back in the past was cool, but now it ain't that. Bye. But yeah, that was a good reading. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Really got me up there. Oh, and if you want to donate, my cash app is JaneTheModel. Take a $5 donation. She said, "No, thank you." You're welcome. You were up. Get my weed back. You want to play so bad, bitch? You want to snatch my wig off on live? Disrespectful. It'd be your own puppy. But yeah, I'm gonna end this right here at 3:33. You follow me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I love longtime supporters. I hope that we can actually become real life friends though, because that's what I really aim to do with this shit. I want to meet everybody that I be like reading for, if possible. And like I be trying to do like women's groups and stuff like that. Something we're gonna be starting soon. It's called Soul Sister Sundays. Hopefully, like if you in the area or shit, if you're not, we can come to your area, do it. Something we starting up. But yes, thank you, Yanni. And thank everybody else that came out. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube. So if you want to come back and look at it, you can. And please check out my other YouTube videos. I do this like probably like every 3 months. Sometimes I try to do it like once a month, but I'm not here. Thank you. Until next time, Jane the Sage, and I'm out.